Erica.
And now for weather, another story that so many of us here, we saw it in the paper and we thought this story is just amazing. Americans, of course, have loved Girl Scout cookies since the Scouts began selling them door to door in 1917. Now, though, there are 2 Girl Scouts from Ann Arbor, Michigan, who say those do-si-dos, the tag-alongs, the Thin Mints are actually bad for the environment.
Yes, and I had a chance to go out to Michigan and meet up with these 2 women. You're about to meet 2 teenagers who have been campaigning nearly 5 years against one ingredient in the Girl Scout cookies they once cherished. When best friends Madison Vorva and Rhiannon Tomtishen set out to earn their bronze awards as members of the Girl Scouts,
that's so cute.
They chose a cause near their young hearts.
We became really interested and very passionate about protecting the orangutan.
What they learned while studying the species upset them.
That orangutans are endangered for 3 main reasons: the illegal pet trade and then deforestation, and interestingly enough, palm oil. Their rainforest land is cleared so that palm oil plantations can be planted.
And what they uncovered has put them at odds with their own organization and its trademark cookies.
And so it was Girl Scout cookie season, and we checked, and there was palm oil, and so both of us were really shocked.
That realization nearly 5 years ago began their crusade to remove palm oil from the cookies. Palm oil is found in half of all packaged food sold in U.S. supermarkets. Experts say its demand has created an environmental disaster, with deliberate fires and bulldozers clearing rainforests in Indonesia and Malaysia for palm oil plantations, threatening wildlife. Did you girls ever consider quitting the Girl Scouts?
I mean, there have been moments of extreme frustration, but at the same time, Girl Scouts is what gave us the opportunity to be where we are now.
Our bakers don't believe that there is a viable alternative to produce the taste, the quality, all of the attributes which our consumers and our members require and expect out of our cookies.
Girl Scout cookies!
The nonprofit organization sells more than $700 million worth of cookies each year. But for these scouts, it's not a price worth paying. They partnered with environmental organizations to apply pressure, urging supporters to send Girl Scout leaders 70,000 emails and swarm their Facebook page. I'll be the first to admit, I love a Thin Mint.
I do too. I love a Thin Mint, but I can't have those anymore, and I shouldn't have to make that decision, you know what I mean?
The Girl Scouts of the USA has agreed to sit down with Madison and Rhiannon. In true Girl Scout fashion, they're optimistic.
And joining us exclusively this morning, Girl Scouts and activists Rhiannon Tomtishen and Madison Vorva. Good to have both of you with us this morning. So this is a huge day for you guys. You're meeting with basically the top brass at the Girl Scouts today. This is 5 years in the making, so you've had a lot of time to think about this. What's your goal of today's meeting?
I know that Rhiannon and I are so excited to finally meet with representatives from Girl Scouts USA, but also really nervous. We want them to see the opportunity that they can allow us to live up to the Girl Scout law by making the world a better place and using resources wisely. And so I think we're just really excited for this opportunity.
And what is it that you hope to accomplish? We brainstormed a little bit on Saturday, and there is the possibility that they say, no, I'm sorry, we have to keep palm oil in these Girl Scout cookies.
We're really excited to begin the dialogue, but at the same time, we're not willing to go away. And obviously, this issue won't be resolved with just one meeting, but we're hoping that the Girl Scouts will commit to continue meeting with us and to continue looking into this issue until a solution can be found.
One of the bakers, the Kellogg Company owns Little Brownie Bakers, which is one of the bakers of the cookies. They sent us this statement. Although only about 6% of all palm oil is sustainably grown today, we're helping to increase this percentage and reduce deforestation by purchasing green palm certificates that support growers transitioning to sustainable palm oil. Little Brownie Bakers looks forward to the day a sufficient and feasible supply of sustainably grown palm oil is available. Girl Scouts USA had said, look, our bakers don't believe there's a viable option. There have been some reports, though, of the Girl Guides out of the UK that they made some switches with their cookies to things like canola oil, to things like olive oil. You've done a lot of research here. Would one of those oils work as a replacement in what you found?
Well, we aren't food scientists. There certainly are trans fat-free oils that are out there and that, a blend could be used. And I think if Girl Scouts USA sees, we need to make this change, and then they're going to find one, and they need to, be firm with their bakers and say that just 5 years ago they added the palm oil, and so the palm oil can't be taken out.
And you came to this place because you started researching the effects of palm oil on the environment. Tell folks at home some things that you uncovered.
We discovered that because of the palm oil plantations that are being planted in the rainforests in Indonesia and Malaysia, the orangutans, as well as a variety of other endangered animals, are losing their habitat. So it's, we were specifically interested in the orangutans, but it's also affecting a large number of animals as well as the rainforest and the indigenous people there.
And you've been working on this for some time, as we mentioned. That's how it all started out. You say you're going to keep at it no matter what happens with the meeting today. Do you feel like you, though, at this point, have already made some progress in the last 5 years?
Absolutely. I think a lot of Girl Scouts are aware of this issue. A lot of American consumers care about this issue now. You know, everybody wants to believe in Girl Scouts USA, and, you know, I want to believe in Girl Scouts USA, and I know that we can once we, you know, begin this discussion. So absolutely, we've made headway.
And Erica, these women, you know, when I was 15, I don't know who you were idolizing. Tell us who your idol is. The posters.
Jane Goodall.
Jane Goodall.
Dr. Jane Goodall.
So they got Jane Goodall to actually sign their petition. There you are, a tender 13, now an aged 15 and 16. So you've come a long way, and you still have a little ways to go.
Well, the Girl Scouts are lucky to have you, and it's great to have you here with us. You are clearly leaders for so many folks and inspiration from a young age, as Maddie mentioned. So great to have you both with us. Madison, Rhiannon, we wish you the best of luck today, and we look forward to your update.
Yes,
so give a call later today so we know how it went.
Let us know.